Hello YouTube, Laskeri here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Insurgence. This time we are going to go fight the cultists in here. And wait, no, this is the professor's, not the town hall. In the town hall, and what I have done to get past the at least the Caravana is I caught a Pikachu on Route 1, and I have trained it up to the level of the Caravana. Hopefully it's fast enough to outspeed it and one-hit KO it with Thunderbolt, or at least survive, basically be able to defeat it. So yeah, now we shall get going. Why, hello there. I am, as I'm sure you know, Jaron, the second augur. Yes, we've heard this already, but we lost, so now we have to go through the cutscene again. But no matter. I probably should have done this, at least the cutscene off camera, but here we go. I don't think you should volunteer people like that, Damien, but let's go. No, I won't back down. All the other kids in this town have already gotten their Pokemon and left, and I wasn't allowed to because they said I wasn't responsible enough. This is my chance to prove myself. You're going down. Alrighty then, kid, just don't say we didn't warn you. And it looks like you're mine. Feel the wrath of the Abyssal Cult. Okay, so I don't know what his second Pokemon is, but his Caravana should go down fairly easy to Pikachu. Oh, no, lucky. Nice. Well, we didn't one-hit KO it, but close enough. Hopefully his second Pokemon is a water type as well, so that would make this much easier. Yes, no, that's cool. Yeah, this was, much easier than I was expecting it to be with Pikachu. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because the reason why I trained Pikachu was so that I could beat this guy easily. And there we go. Pikachu grew to level 13, cool. I guess Quick Attack is better than some of the moves that he has now, because I couldn't even defeat Diglett in the cave area because the Diglets had ever been a trap, and I couldn't run away from them, nor could I switch out. And with no non-electric attacking type moves, basically I just had to stand there while Pikachu got knocked out, which not good. Laskeri defeated Abyssal Cultist. Childish impotence, you are nothing. No matter. You may have won the battle, child, but this is a game for adults. I'll kill you where you stand. No, you won't. First, the two... Wait, is that Damien or the... I can't tell. I'm just gonna go with Damien. No, you won't. First, the two of you speak up to sneak up on me. Oh no, that's the augur. First, the two of you speak up and team up to sneak up on me and take my life. Then, you threaten to kill 2 innocent civilians if they lost a Pokemon battle. And then, when those 2 children beat you, you try to kill them anyways. That's strike 3. You will wait in Helios City for your trials, though your outlook is glim. Vinculora morti! I don't know how to pronounce Latin, sorry. Did you just kill them? Of course not, I've just taken them to Helios City. Sorry for not stepping and fighting them myself, I wanted to see how well you two could battle. If you lost, I couldn't have let you get hurt. I'm very impressed with you two. You two are very talented and responsible. When you go off on your adventures, why don't you stop by in Helios City? I'd love to see the two of you again. For now, though, I should return to Helios City. The trials of those 2 assassins await. Thank you for hosting. You have a very lovely town. Well, that was kind of, unceremonious. Did the augur just say that you were responsible? I think so. I think your foster mother is going to have trouble arguing for you to stay if that's the case. If you still want to go on an adventure, now's the time. You've got an official invitation from the augur himself. Well, I guess you're right. In that case, I need to get going as soon as possible. All my friends have already arrived at Midna Town and are training at the trainer school. I'd best get going, and after what I did today, those cults better watch their step. Hey, Laskeri, why don't we race there? Midna Town is just on the other side of that cave we went to earlier. It has school and everything, and we can learn how to battle. See you there. Cool. Thanks for being friends with my Damien. I hope the augur liked my gift. So, basically, we are going to just head on to the next town. I think the next town is where the first gym is. So that is going to be interesting because actually I'm using a version 1.0.3 which has nerfed the first gym later because people were complaining because from what I've heard he has a Talon, the first evolution of Fletchling, Vulpix with Drought and Solar Beam and Flamethrower, a Charmander and something else I'm not sure, and some other Pokemon I'm not sure. That's a little bit overkill, so I'm glad that Suzerain and the rest of the people working on Insurgence nerfed that. But yes, so let's head over to Midna Town, which coincidentally shares the name with one of the characters from the Legend of Zelda series. That's probably not a direct reference, but at least an indirect one? I don't know. But yes, to Midna Town we go. I think getting through the cave should be fairly easy because we've already done it. It's just that we were stopped the previous time. I think I'm just gonna run away from these guys because they're not high enough level to for me to bother actually gaining experience points from them for Charmander right now and Pikachu. So this is probably an arena shark one, isn't it? Oh, luckily. Pokemon that just keep you in the battle even though you'd probably one-hit KO them anyways I find that pretty annoying. That being said, I can't wait to get Charmander up to Charizard because I know there is a Mega Delta Charizard, which from what I've seen looks amazing. And it's probably really powerful as well. So once we get to Midna City, I think the trainer school is one of the things that they talked about, and I'm sure there's more than just the trainer school there, at least. The trainer school is probably the next thing we have to do for the story, but we will see when we get there. Wow, 2 nose passes in a row. That's a fairly nose passes. From what I've seen in this cave, nose pass is a fairly uncommon encounter. But I don't think I have any Pokeballs, and I don't really like nose pass or Proto Pass. So we shall leave the cave as soon as we get up this ladder and out the cave. Well, getting out of the cave is how you leave the cave. That's besides the point. And we're just 2 levels away from evolving Charmander into Charmeleon, well, Delta Charmeleon, which is probably going to be helpful. Oops. I always do that with ladders, and when they're placed like that, I accidentally press up because I'm expecting to go on the other side of the ladder, but then I don't, and I just go back. Well, not even ladders, I do that with doors in games like this too. Having a rappel here should be handy, but it's kind of a waste of money at this point. Like, once we have a decent source of income, like, we've battled a lot of trainers, it might be worth it. Oh, I guess that was just forest. The forest. This is Route 1 itself. Hello.
Heading up to Midna Town, there's a school up there. You can learn how to become a trainer.
Youngster Taylor would like to battle. Cool. I like how the boss encounters are, much more powerful than normal trainers, but I forgot about Charmander's glaring weakness to dark types that kind of got me killed in the rival battle. There we go. That takes care of that. I don't know when we get a Thunderstone to evolve Pikachu, but hopefully soon, if we do end up keeping Pichu on our team, because I know there are like some rare Pokemon trades that you can get fairly early in the game. There's a lot of cool waves, caves, and places to explore in the Tauren region. I hope to explore them all. But will you travel far and wide? That's the question. Hopefully this guy doesn't have anything like knockoff, because that would be a shame. Also, I would like to get an attack that's a physical dragon type move on. Yes, because that's a fairy type now. But yeah, physical type attack on dragon type attack on Charmander would be nice, because his special attack is much lower than his physical attack at this point. Oh boy, critical hit. You know, I'm just gonna paralyze you now so I don't have to deal with it. Well, of course, it's only a 30% chance for it to be paralyzed that turn, but not having to deal with... Was that 2 critical hits in a row? I guess I could use this as a chance to level my Cubone Zone, because I might end up using Mega Marowak, because that looks pretty... that Mega looks pretty impressive, actually. I'm sorry. But so many places to explore, I hope I can see all of them. Good luck with that. And the guys with the spiky hair are... Ooh, Eppa. I'm not going to tempt fate because I believe I don't have Pokeballs, and plus it's just going to teleport away if I try to weaken it first. And these guys are bird trainers. I was thinking they were 2 hours in a row. Okay, I was thinking they were like dragon type trainers, but I'm like, wait, why would dragon type trainers be this early in the game? With them being bird trainers.
I've been practicing. My Pokemon are the strongest of all time.
That makes much more sense. Oh no, it's a juggler. Could have sworn there was a bird trainer with the same sprite. No, I'm going to switch out. I'm not, because Snubbull is a fairy type in Generation 6 and higher. So it's not fun to deal with. Oh no, you don't. It's not fun to deal with being immune to dragon and then just being able to hit it super effectively. So basically, right now, all we have to do is get to Midna City, or town, or whatever it was. So now, Charmander. Unfortunately, Pikachu is asleep, and I don't feel like keeping it out until it wakes up, and I don't think I have any awakenings from the prologue. Oh boy, Gust does so much damage. I mean, it was like 3 damage, but... I don't know. Oh well, at least they're second place. As I said, I'm not a very good voice actor, so the voices are going to be all over the place. But, And as far as the future of the series goes, I know that I'm fairly inconsistent when it comes to uploading, but... Ooh, Ponyta. I might want to catch that later, but not now, obviously, because I don't have any Pokeballs. I know that my previous series have all come to a non-conclusive ending. Great Ball, cool. So I guess I could catch Ponyta now, but do I need to? I don't know. But hopefully, I want to finish this game just for myself at least, but it would be nice to be able to share it with everybody. Dark Cave, huh? What's in here? Zubat, of course. I kind of want to catch a Zubat because Crobat is a good Pokemon. It's really fast and gets Brave Bird and stuff. Where does this lead to? Kind of interested. Oh, Midnight Garden. Oh, I guess this is where we were supposed to go? Oh, that's a Cresselia statue. I wonder where... I think I remember seeing a post to that on the Pokemon Insurgence subreddit. It was basically just a big troll. For now, at least. Have you visited the trainer school in Midtown? They host tournaments to help young trainers learn to battle. Sometimes they even give out badges. One of the people there, Nora, has won pretty much every tournament. You should try it. Maybe you'll beat her. Many of the citizens of Midtown like to bring their Pokemon here. It's a beautiful pond and a quiet place to stay. Yeah, through the dark, ominous cave. Sounds like a great idea. Hello, would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes, that would be helpful, because then I get rid of sleep. There's a hidden grotto around here somewhere. It's a little passageway that digs through the trees with a small clearing at the end. Sometimes they'll have Pokemon or items at the end. I heard you can find them by looking for dark patches in the trees. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know if we have the items to do that yet, though. Or the items or the moves, because in Zeta and Omicron there was a move called Tesseract, which opened... Or no, was it Tesseract? It was one of the HM moves, Hyperspace something or other. Basically, it was an item that allowed, or HM move, and later an item that allowed you to hit find holes and then get into them. And as she said as the trainer said back there, they usually have items or Pokemon at the end, which is cool, I think. See, I'd like to see a Pokemon that has like puzzle dungeons. I know that's asking a bit much of the game. Battle, fine, I'll bite. Don't expect a pushover. But, Skitter. Yes, I'm gonna beat up the little kitten. I'm sorry. So we're gonna play this game, aren't we? Do I have... I think my Cubone is female. Okay, so I don't have to deal with that. I guess it's, that's actually helpful because Bone Club will still hit and suffer a lot of damage. Even with two Growls up. I honestly find the stat lowering more of an annoyance than anything else, because it basically just delays their inevitable defeat. Because Pokemon, or see how Ponyta didn't even try to attack, it just used 3 stat decreasing moves. It's not necessarily a skill-less strategy, but it's easy to counter because all you have to do is switch out your Pokemon. Yes, I know. No, because this is the only female Pokemon that I have that's usable. Oh, right, I forgot that Pokemon, these Pokemon games doesn't have the sleep clause like Smokon does, where you can only have... I actually like the sleep clause on Pokemon Showdown, where you have to, or you can only have one sleeping Pokemon on your opponent, or you can only put one of your opponent's Pokemon to sleep, otherwise... Come on, how is it? It's asleep. How is it going to be brought... Okay, so now it can hit me. Cool. Probably not going to do much damage. There we go. And it's immobilized by love. Hooray! Yeah, I'm half tempted to switch out to Pikachu, but then again, if I did switch out to Pikachu, all Laskeri would have to do is use Charmander. And it'd be in the same place that I was with Charmander. Well, you might have won the battle, but I'm still far better than you. Well, I mean, not in Pokemon terms, at least. I guess I'll have to go heal again. I mean, I don't have to go heal, but it would help to heal. continuing on from what I said earlier, as I wanted to finish this game, even though right now there's only 3 gyms and then one of the major boss battles. Right now that's all there is, but hopefully there will be more content soon, and I think it'll take a while for me to get through the content if I put out 1 episode a day anyways, so that's always a good thing. Nope, not that way. So after I get through the demo content, I might start up a different series, or continue on. I'm able to buy the strongest Pokemon, so I'll always win. I want to smack this kid. Oh boy, Porygon. I don't even have any ghost type moves on this thing. So Spirit Call is a fairly useless ability. Isn't the percentage chance for... I think the percentage chance for Psybeam is 30, actually. But... I don't like confusion. Confusion, and flinching, and, sleeping are all very gimmicky and obnoxious things in Pokemon. Those are some things that I dislike about the series, because they're very much so basically based on luck, and that decreases the amount of skill needed in the game, and thus making the game less fun. Or at least in my opinion. I know some people think it's a legitimate strategy, but that's, again, their opinion. Pikachu grew to level 14. Cool. I know how much money did you spend on your Pokemon? Nothing, because I'm not like you. I actually befriend my Pokemon. Or something like that. Even though they said that this Charmander doesn't have, like, emotions or anything. But I mean, hey, it says Charmander is happy traveling with Laskeri, so I kind of doubt that, actually.
I've been training for days. I hope you're ready to take on my Pokemon.
Paris. Luckily, I am not going to... I actually want to use Confuser on this thing because I don't want it to hit me with the status. So I don't want to have to run all the way back to through the cave to the garden. I say as I don't like flinching as I use a move that prevents the opponent from working and confuse it. But I think there's a difference between fighting an Ariados this early. What level does that thing evolve at? I think that's just their way of saying we're not going to let you get off that easily. Because I don't think Ariados evolves at level 12, or Spinarak evolves at level 12. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh boy. I'm not going to outspeed him anytime soon. But luckily Ghost resists bug types. See, that doesn't do anything because I wasn't fast enough to outspeed you anyways. I really don't get the AI sometimes. But hey, at least I'm going to get a Charmeleon. Yes. Finally a ghost type move. I should probably replace Growl, because sometimes I feel like I'm going to need a move that can hit normal types and fairy types. Scratch, even though Scratch is a weak move. How could I have lost? I trained so hard. And Charmeleon. What? Charmander is evolving. That's awesome. Congratulations, your Charmander evolved into Charmeleon. And now he actually has a ghost type move, so I'm not completely out of the running. And it's one that actually outspeeds, or Shadow Sneak has a +1 priority, meaning that it it goes first as long as there's not a Pokemon that uses a move with higher priority than one or is faster than it. There's a kid somewhere around here that wanted to trade Pokemon. If only I could find her. I heard she has something rare. How do you get a Pikachu on a bus? You poke him on. Get it? That's hilarious. Midna Town is connected to both Suntouch City and Nara Town. To get to Suntouch, you just leave to the west, but to get to Nara, you need to be able to climb rocks. So basically, we're not able to go to Nara. I'm just gonna take this. Is that okay? Hi, how's it going? I didn't just take your stuff. I came from the faraway Johto region. Back in those days, we only had just discovered the Dark and Steel types. Isn't it incredible how far we've come since then? Well, actually, some of the theories online are saying that the Generation 6 games and onwards take place in a separate timeline than the previous games. The Johto region already exists in all those timelines, but the Dark and Steel Pokemon were new in the very first timeline, whereas in the second and third timelines they had already existed, so Pokemon like Magnemite were already Electric Steel type in the second and third timelines, or something like that. I think it's mostly just the fan theories right now, because the only official confirmation that there is separate timelines is in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Spoilers for that if you care about that kind of thing. During the post-game mission, one of the characters says that she came from a timeline where Mega Evolution did not exist, which is presumably the one from the original Ruby and Sapphire. So, yeah. Anyways, back to Pokemon Insurgence. Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Ghastly for, say, a Durant or a Heatmore. I can already catch a Ghastly, I don't need a Durant or Heatmore. Although I've heard that there's a girl that has Delta Scyther. I don't know if that's the one in this town or not. I remember back when we were talking about how amazing the first Augur was, and now it's all about how weak he was and how great the second Augur was. We've always been at war with Eurasia. What? I think this girl's in the wrong universe, but... Really? Did you know Electrode is the third fastest non-mega and non-legendary Pokemon? It always surprises me. It doesn't look that fast. That's the case with me too. I was actually surprised to look at its stats and learn that it's like, whoa, this thing is fast. It's a Pokeball. It should not be that fast. That tripped me out for a second. I'm like, what? And then I realized, oh, it's a statue. This is a statue of the second Augur. He's a hero. After the first Augur disappeared, he's been fighting the cults and keeping the region safe. They say he rode upon Arceus itself. That's kind of far-fetched, dude. I graduated from the trainer school. Now I'm a trainer with an incredible win streak. I won 1 out of every 10 games, but I swear the ones that I lost were only because my opponents cheated. Sure they were. We're supposed to find this girl named Nora for this tournament thing. Do you think you can give me a hand? I have no clue where she is. Okay, I guess I can. I heard Orion, the leader of Suntouch City, is a whole total weirdo. He's a pretty good trainer, though. I don't know. Whenever people see me, they expect me to be mean and ferocious, but I'm a nice guy. You shouldn't judge someone on their looks. Well, that is true. I'm gonna be honest, Unknown seems like a pretty useless Pokemon. It only gets one move. Well, not in these games. Hello, sweetie. Do you want a gift? I have a couple of nice stones to give away. Yep, taking that. I don't know. I don't know if I should use it on my Pikachu right away, but I'll keep it at least. Was there a house that we haven't gone into? There was a team. Oh no, there was a team on the other lake down there, but that one we needed to get to. I think this house we haven't been in? Yeah. I've been doing some research into Delta Pokemon. Apparently there are a rare variety of Pokemon with different types, abilities, and movesets than normal. They seem to be created naturally sometimes, but it's more common that they'll be made by a mad scientist. Man, I wish I could see one for myself. You mean like the one that's following me right now? A lot of the entries in the Pokédex seem like complete rubbish. No way is Bacarga's body temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Yeah, I think it probably would have burned through the floorboards if it was. Poke. It was a bad idea. You know the old expression, who are you and why are you in my house? Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Elekid for any bug-type Pokemon. Ooh, that's actually nice, but I already have Pikachu, so I don't really need that. Even though having an Elekid would be nice, because I think Electivire is probably a better Pokemon than Pikachu, or well, Raichu. There's a lot of cool new Mega Evolutions that I've only heard of in the Tauren region. Typhlosion, Eevee, Marowak. I want to see them all. Why don't you just look at the game's files then if you want to see them all? The different cults of the Tauren region scare me a bit. There's 5 of them and they all have really powerful Pokemon. Thankfully Yarn, the second Augur, is here to protect us. My favorite Pokemon are fire types. They just incinerate any competition. There are even Pokemon like Rotom Heat to counter its water type weakness. If you say so. I've been preparing to take on the gyms of the Tauren region. Be warned, they're very tough. Since they're not bound to a single type, they have different strategies than you'd expect. I think that's it as far as other houses go. Is this the trainer school? Kid. You really need to lay off the sugar. I don't think I can actually talk to him. No, if you want to get involved in the community, I heard someone at the broadcast tower in Suntouch City, the place where the news comes from, is looking for help. It's incredible, all the crazy clothes you can buy in the Tauren region. I got this fancy beret from the basement of our very own Pokemart. I don't think I'm going to touch the clothing system until later because, I mean, honestly, I actually like the sprite that I have now. I don't know. These damn cults think they're taking over my region. No sirree, we're sending them right back where they came from. I don't know why I gave him an American accent if he's a black belt. Hey. I think it's the... He seems like the kind of get off my lawn kind of American guy. I do like the layered water, even though the layer under still looks like it has grass on. I think it's a cool concept. So, up here must be the trainer school. I'm going to participate in the next trainer school tournament. I've been practicing for days. Ooh, what's this? Midna Mine. I don't think that's where we're supposed to go, though. Where is that girl? Has she run off again? I don't care how good of a trainer she is. She knows she's supposed to be here. We can't start without her. I've got an Eevee for my starter Pokemon. It's so cute. I wonder what it'll evolve into. You battle a lot? Can you give me some tips? I don't know. I've always wanted to win a tournament like that. I might be a fair bit older than all the other kids here. Don't think you can ever be too old to learn. More importantly, you can't be too old for Pokemon. That's true. I'm assuming to trigger the story I have to talk to Damien and a Premier Bowl. Cool. Don't even talk to me, nerd.
Who guys have swag, don't you know?
Hey, Charmeleon? Twister. Yeah, you're not supposed to attack people unless they're in a battle. That's stupid. I've been studying different type matchups. Hopefully I can become a better battler and take on the world as a trainer. Well, I think for now we're going to stop here and pick up next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and don't forget to comment, because I'd like to have some more feedback on these videos. Thanks, and bye.